Hi everyone, welcome to the House of Drama. Back in today updates for Boss and Noeul in New Magazine. Interview, question and answer. Let's dive in. Something special in my next video because it's Boss and Noeul, and yes, so I will have 2 more extra video before the Tokyo Day 2. So stay tuned in my next 2 videos, and yes, let's dive into BossNoeul in this interview. And there's a lot of things that, as I mentioned to you in my previous video, that we will look more in depth in Noeul and Boss, how they are, in their daily life, and in this interview it will review to us. Okay, let's see. And it says that next question: are you more optimistic or pessimistic? So Boss says that he's an optimistic person, and Noeul says that he's more optimistic, and he will look into things in an optimistic way. It makes his life happier, and his Boss says that it depends on how you view it. So here is the next question: do you like to be called handsome or cute? So Boss says that he would like to be called handsome or cute. He says that he like both, and he says that most and makes him shy. He says that when he say I'm cute, so he's shy, and he says that because of how he look, he is more of handsome, and this is what fans say. So he say he doesn't know if he's handsome or not, and he says that he personally thinks that he's more cute, so he like to be called cute more. And Noeul says that he's the opposite for him. He says that he like both to be called handsome and cute, and he says as long as it's praised, he likes it all. And Boss says that that's right. So Noeul says that he like to be called cute more often than handsome. So if he hears someone says that he is cute, he will be happier, and it's the opposite for Noeul. So Noeul like both as long as it praise him, and yes, so here it comes. And for the next question, it says that do you lose interest easily? Means it doesn't last long. So he says that, Boss says that he is someone that lost focus easily. He can do something but not long, and he says that if he does something, he says that he is passionate about it, and he will persevere till the end. So he says that, for Noeul too, he get bored easily. And then the next question is that do you plan out everything or just go with the flow? So he says that Boss says that he will, if it's formal matter, he has to be done in a certain way. and he will plan it thoroughly. If it's less formal, he will be more chill about it, and he says that it depends on the scenario and what will happen. So Noeul says that for him, if it's a serious matter, and which will affect his life, he will think thoroughly. If for daily matters, he is more easygoing person. Anything is fine. He can eat anything. He can do anything. He won't think much. Okay, next question. It says that do you think before you act first? Act first. So Noeul says that he will take action first. If asked, thought about it, he did, and he may be thinking about it for 0.3 seconds, and he will go ahead and do it. And Boss says that he's someone that thinks fast, thinks and acts fast. So for Boss says that he depends on what is it about. If it's something that has to be well thought out, he will take some time to think about it. And if not, he will just do it. So next question, it says that will you take the initiative to approach the other person or wait for them to approach you? So Boss says that in society, how do he say that if it's a social interaction, he will approach the other person, but if it's the person he likes or pursuing, usually he won't take the initiative. He will wait for the person to approach him. For Noeul, he will take the approach first, regardless of social interactions or someone he likes. He will take the initiative to approach the person. So he says that because he wants to talk to someone, he will just go directly, and Noeul say yes, and then Boss is very straightforward. So next question, do you prefer to be loved or to be loved? To love or to be loved? So he says that for Noeul says that he choose someone to be loved, and Boss also choose someone to be loved because they think that it's tiring to pursue someone that doesn't like them. And next question, I know that I'm going too slow, so you can just pause this video and read it, the English subs on the screen. It says that if there is a time machine, which stage would they go to the other person's life back to and why? So he says that to which period Boss says that he would like to go back to when Noeul is in Korea, and because he would like to learn the culture and to have a chance to learn, and Noeul says too, he says that he would like to go back to the time when he was in Korea because it's fun, and he says that if Noeul wants to go back to Boss life, he would like to go to his middle age school because Boss is cute. And yes, so Boss did not look into the clip in his middle age school, but Noeul did. So yes, as this one really stuns me because to get to know that Noeul actually watched Boss' previous video when he's in childhood days, and now he's a difference because he's all grown up. And the next question is, how would you feel if you see your crush getting confessed to? So he says that Boss says that he's actually optimistic, about it, and he says that if he sees his crush getting confessed to, he will respect and give them space. So Boss says that he have to understand, if you like the person, you have to understand and respect them. So, and Noeul says that for him, if it's in the past, he probably back out. So he says that just like now, he says that he would just back out, but now he will congratulate the person and also respect their decision. So he says that it's good, but I'm better now, something like that. So Paul says, what kind of respect is this, And then the next question, how would you feel if you see each other getting confessed to? So Noeul says he see it very often, and then Boss says that he see it very often too, and he's happy for Noeul. And if someone confess, he will be happy for him. Then Noeul says, I don't know what to say. Skip the next question. And then, what do you guys do together the most? So Boss and Noeul says that they listen to songs and go out eating. Next question is says that first impression of each other. So boss says first impression of Noeul, he's cute, and his outer appearance and inner appearance, he's cute person. So during casting that he didn't know anybody and Noeul came to talk to him. So Noeul says that at first for boss, he is a very calm and quiet person, but after knowing him, he says that he's not like this. And the next question. After knowing each other, is there a huge difference between then and now? Noeul says there's a very huge difference. Actually, when getting along with people, there's a lot of sides. And the boss says that when you first meet them, there should be, and how should you say, he says more quiet. After they spend time together and realize that their personalities are similar and very easily get going, say they can do whatever they want, and they work happily and work happily together. And it says that they are more comfortable and they are more reserved, and he has a screenshot of how back then that boss actually says that to Noeul, susuna, but right now he says, what are you doing, so there is a difference. And yes, there is a huge difference after knowing this. And after I hear this, I'm also very shocked. Noeul actually take record of every stage of their life, especially Noeul and boss. So Noeul is a person like keeps a diary, I think so, yeah, this is my personal opinion because after watching what they said, and so because previously that just now Noeul says that he watched boss video of his middle childhood days, and now he says that he recorded boss what he said. So I think he has a diary, and yes. So next question. What do you think you are strong-hearted to be bothered by people comments? So yes, because boss says that people comments, he just don't take it to heart, because he says that people grew up differently, different backgrounds, so he makes changes, and boss says that they know the best, and what they did correct or what they did wrong. So boss says that they have to listen to correct comments and improve. So boss says that there are some comments that are not true or censoring comments. They don't have to bother because it's not true. So they know what happened to them the best. And Noeul says that he read selectively the comments, and the negative one he just doesn't want to read because it doesn't want to affect him or lose his motivation to work, and he says that he will continue to live, and many people who loves them, so he says that they will continue to live on, and there are people who love them and hate them at the same time. He says that it's impossible to make everyone likes them, and boss says yes. So Noeul says he remember the good things. And the next question, if you were to compare each other to perfume scent, what would it be? Boss says that Noeul smells like rose, and Noeul says that it reminds him of a perfume scent that he says that whether he can say his brand name, and he says that he says it's masculine scent, and he smell of boss, and boss says that what is the brand name, he wants to go and buy it and use it. So it's so sweet, isn't it? And Noeul says that starts with a V brand, and it's a blue in color bottle, and it's masculine scent. So now the next question, he says, after spending some time knowing each other, I know that the English sub is quite tiny. You can just zoom in to read the English sub, okay, or else to listen. I might be going too slow or going too fast. After spending some time knowing each other and becoming closer, what does other person meant to you? So boss says that he meant to me, a biggest part of changing his life as they grew up together. And looking back into past obstacles, he says that as a newbie and as a great partner and a cute friend. So he says that what happened last year, that Noeul actually accompanied him and went through with him. So he says that he's a cute partner cute friend and a great partner. So Noeul says that he is a partner and a good friend in industry and privately. Wow, are we? Yes, and indeed, and he says that Noeul says that he's happy to meet Boss. He says that he is a gift to him in his life. Yes, you didn't hear wrongly. Noeul said Boss is a gift to his life, and he will grow up. They will grow up together, And from the time they met and now, as only 3 fans at the event supporting them, right now the fans are increasing and they will grow up together as a part of greatest part in their life, They says that Boss always says that, do you remember the first day? And Noeul say yes, He remembered the first day, and nobody knew them at all, but now he did the achievements as they both grow together, and they support each other by saying each other praise and encouragement, and they say that although nobody encouraged them, they will encourage each other. So the next question. If you to rate the closeness out of 10, how would you rate? So Boss says 10 and Noeul says now it's 10. You can say, I think I know. So Boss says really 10 points. So Noeul says that I think I know the real him, referring to Boss, and he says that they are always together and he know his thoughts and understand why he do some things, So Noeul says some things that he don't even ask, he just think and says 10 score. So they are like friends. And here, the next question. And you can see that specified that Boss is a gift in Noeul life. And here, what do you think like people to call you, fans to call them? So Boss says Boss and Noeul, and what else? So Noeul says that it's Noeul and Noeul. So he has so many names that he can think, and he's not used to it, S and P. And Boss says that for him is daddy. So Noeul says daddy, Boss daddy, and they just agree to the word of the daddy. And yes, and here it comes daddy, how